Good morning. It's Friday. Happy Friday. And it's September the 28th and it's payday. How are you? It's me on my own. Joanne isn't here. She is off today. Yeah, it's just going to be you and me, baby. Now, let me just start by saying it's very cold out there this morning. So if you're watching this and then about to leave your house, roads are fine because they're dry, but wrap up. Freezing outside this morning. It was 3 degrees coming in there on the car earlier on. The good thing about that though is that later on today we're going to see nothing but decent sunshine and the temperatures will be up around 16, 17 and 18 degrees again, but it's cold now outside there, but it's going to be a lovely day and a decent weekend actually. I think we might get the odd passing shower for the weekend, but generally it'll be dry, which is good. Now, paper-wise this morning, the Examiner leads with doctors receiving abortion care training. Pilot programmes to train doctors in abortion care are already underway at undisclosed locations, modelled largely on the training provided in Britain. An Irish couple seeking divorce being forced down punishing route. Couples seeking to get divorced in Ireland are being forced down this punishing route in a complex process that can take anything from 12 to 18 months of a legal conference, that was told yesterday. And there's also pictures in the front pages this morning of your man from Dublin yesterday. I think he's actually from Wexford. But he's the guy who broke through one of the emergency doors at Dublin Airport. Out onto the runway he ran to try and stop a Ryanair flight that was just about to leave for Amsterdam because he'd missed the boarding for that. He was pictured outside the court yesterday evening and he's trying to kick photographers and he flashed them his arse and everything. Lovely. The Irish Daily Mail this morning says, is this the end of our soaring house prices? House owners are cutting the price that they're seeking for selling their homes, giving a strong indication that property market may begin to slow down. And as clear as mud, Sinn Féin candidates still won't clear up the HPV jab question. It's also in the Irish Daily Mail there this morning. The Independent then, fast track plan for thousands of new homes in tatters. Fresh delay to scheme will deliver 3,500 house calls into question the viability of a quick fix solution. And again, same story, the 23-year-old man who missed the flight moons photographers after being charged with damaging airport door. That's in the Independent there this morning. And all the sports sections that are filled with Ryder Cup Day, baby. Come on! It's G Day. So the Ryder Cup kicks off in the next 40 minutes or so. I saw pictures from the first tee in Paris about an hour ago. Massive crowds there, and it's still pitch black outside. Huge crowds. They're expecting something like 7,000 people to be wrapped around the grandstand of the first tee, which is quite impressive. So that kicks off today, and go Team Europe. Sorry, my American friends. Top trends in Ireland this morning. A lot of people are talking online this morning about the Kavanaugh hearings. The Brett Kavanaugh, the US Supreme Court nominee. His trial continues. He's fighting allegations of sexual assault. And he fought back quite hard yesterday, actually, when he was questioned in court for the allegations held against him. The Rotunda is trending as well this morning. The series on the hospital was on again last night. And I'm reading some of the tweets this morning. Some people are just loving this. I've never been to the Rotunda. I mean, we all know about it and the babies that are born there. But the staff getting huge amount of praise from this TV series. And Dublin Airport, as we mentioned. I'm yawning, sorry. This is what happens when I'm on my own. Dublin Airport, more pictures in the paper of your man who, as we said, was charged with criminal damage of the airport door yesterday and then ran onto the runway. It's all well and good missing your flight and, being deadly late, but don't do that, lads. Plus, the chances of... in fact, there is no chance of the plane actually kind of going, oh, there's Andrew Morrissey, geez, we better stop and let him on. It's never going to happen. If the plane has already locked up the doors, it's good night and good luck, So, Ryder Cup Day today. It's also 33 days until Halloween, and I'm going to let you in a little secret. It's 88 days until Christmas. Elaine, thankfully, isn't here. She might be watching this, but something happened yesterday evening. I got an email from a website that I've subscribed to. Sounds very dodgy. The new line of Christmas jumpers are being launched on October 15th. And I got so excited reading that yesterday. I didn't tell anybody else because they would all just call me sad in the office below. You're probably thinking the same thing, but it's true. October 15th, the new range and the new line of 2019 Christmas jumpers will be launched. And I will be there on 9. So that's happening. And great news yesterday. Now, as you may or may not know this, I sometimes talk about it. I was at the 2016 Euros in France, right? Excuse me. A bunch of lads left from Kerry. We drove all the way over and we had the best 2 weeks ever, right? Great crack. Yesterday it was announced that the 2024 Euros will be held in Germany, a la 1988 Jocks Goes to Stuttgart job like. So, I don't know, there's the possibility of planning for Euro 2024 again. This time, camper van maybe? So we'll have to see. Now, today as well, 20 years ago, sorry, 30, no, hang on, let me get this right. 31 years ago today, Star Trek The Next Generation was debuted on TV. One of my favourite sci-fi TV shows. And again, there's probably people watching this thinking, oh my God, sci-fi crap. Brilliant though. And I mention it because only just last week, Patrick Stewart was at a Comic-Con, or not last week, last month, and he has signed up to a new series of Star Trek again as Captain Picard. I don't know what he's going to be, or what the TV show is going to be like, but they're working on it. They haven't started filming it, but they are working on it, and he will be in it. And finally, before we wrap things up, this weekend sees the end of Scroll-Free September. You might remember that a few months back, I keep saying that, last month, Elaine and I mentioned here in the video that there was going to be a Scroll-Free September, and it was essentially to get people off their phones and stop doing this constantly. They wanted to do a full ban on it, but the idea was to just kind of just take yourself off it a little bit, a small bit at a time, because too many people are constantly on the phone. So, and I'm one of those people. I mean, Jesus, we use our phones here for everything in work, as most people do. So it ends this weekend, and I'm just curious, wondering, did anybody actually chance it? Did anybody kind of do the whole scroll-free thing and at least take an hour off compared to what they normally would? I mean, maybe in the evening, did you have your phone on Facebook in the middle of going to bed, and then maybe you decide to put it away or whatever? So if you've started to use it less, let us know this morning. And on the show, Endgame continues today. If we don't get a correct answer on the song, we will give out the right answer and play the song. And this is what we have at the moment. Now, this will build up again if we don't get any correct answers. We've got Now 100 and the very first ever Now album. So Now 100 and Now number 1. That's what we'll give away in the show this morning if we get correct answers on Endgame, which we'll be playing at about 7:20 this morning. So look, enjoy your weekend. Let me know what you're up to if you want to leave a comment here, or you can text or WhatsApp as per usual as well. 083 300 3300. And our other new feature on the show is the WhatsApp voice messages. So if you want to get a song on, all you need to do is pick up your phone, get up the old microphone yoke on WhatsApp, and simply say, hiya, this is Andrew here from wherever, and I'd love to hear whatever song it is on the radio this morning. It takes about 10 seconds to do. You'll get on the radio and we'll play your song for you as well. Just simply tell us your name and where you are and the song, and I'll get working on playing that this morning. Is that alright? Perfect. Right, I'm going to go rocking because with Elaine on, I'm just going to set up a few bits in the studio and make coffee. So enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Friday, and I'll talk to you on the radio in a few minutes. Good luck!